Hi, Jessica, and thank you for joining our podcast. I'm Jeff Jackson, joined with me by Luke Rosenberg from the library. You're the director of
Library Technology and Historical Collections.
Yeah, which is quite an odd mix.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But we want to talk about study space, library construction, all those kinds of things, which Luke is not necessarily in charge of, but he's been deemed the communication guru of this. I should say that.
Well, basically what I've been trying to do is help keep everybody informed. We've got a Tumblr blog that we've put up to which is your best source to get informed about what's going on with the library renovations. If you want to go straight to it, it's renovate-briscoe.tumblr.com, or there's a link to it right on the library homepage that you can get to. We're also reposting a lot of those posts to the library's Facebook page, library's Twitter account, and so forth. And you can also go there and you can subscribe to get all the updates from that by email.
And is that facebook.com/UTHSCLIB?
Okay.
Yeah. And same for Twitter, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah. And we'll have all these links on the show notes on our page, linked off our Facebook. So hopefully you found this one of those two locations that can find those links on there. So right now they're in the middle of construction. They took out they kind of closed down the 5th floor, moved some journals out of the way. The 5th floor is reopened, is that correct?
Yeah, 5th floor is reopened. It closed, actually it was going to close for about 5 days and ended up being only closed for about 3 days. It's reopened. The construction is supposed to be starting there today, actually, they're going to build an enclosure around the portion of the 5th floor where the construction is going to occur.
They try to build a soundproof wall so they
right.
can do construction while you're studying.
Right. So the big concern is study space right now. So the big thing we want you to know is, first of all, room scheduling has reserved alternate study space for every single day that'll be throughout the construction period. It's already been booked all the way through the end of December. Most of the alternate study locations are dental school rooms or rooms on the 2nd floor of the lecture hall building under the subway. You can find a list of those on the blog, as well as a full list all the way out through the end of December. In addition to that, there's the 2nd floor classrooms on the library, which are open to you 24/7 whenever there's not a class scheduled into them, except for the computer classroom is open 8 to 5, but the rest of them are open to you 24/7. One important thing, all construction is going to be suspended on the 5th floor between December 1st and December 16th, because we know that's when you're going to be in exams and you're going to need that time to study comfortably and quietly. So all the construction is going to be suspended during that time, and then it's going to start up after that, and it's aimed to be finished by around the first part of May.
Okay, so that's the most important thing. Exam time, it'll be quiet, no construction going on.
That's right.
They're trying to keep as much space available as possible to study during that time. So they have taken. There's no convenient time to do construction anytime. We're on campus year round, but they're trying to take everything into consideration with this timetable. Right. So I think they've done a pretty good job. Martin,
most importantly, trying to keep you informed.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll help. And if you have any questions, also, if you're in the library, stop by the reservation desk, and hopefully they'll be able to help you out or point you in the right direction there also.
Mm-hmm. So the other thing that we're doing is we're trying to, we know we're going to be dealing with smaller space. You're already seeing on the 5th floor they've kind of compressed all of the shelving for the books back into the back part of the 5th floor, and we know they're out of order and they're kind of close together. So if you need help getting materials, again, ask at the circulation desk. They'll be able to send someone and help you find the materials that you need. In the meantime, what we're doing is on the 4th floor, I mean, you know as well as we do, we've got lots and lots of journals that we have online, and at this point it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to continue to have the print versions of journals that we've already purchased online back files to. So we're now starting to remove those print copies of the stuff that we have online, and if that's going to open up space on the 4th floor, then what's going to happen is a big chunk of the books that had been on the 5th floor are going to move down to the 4th. So the 4th will eventually be half journals, half books, and we'll have a smaller footprint for books up on the 5th floor. So that's kind of the larger plan for where we're going. And we're also doing what we call in the libraries, we call weeding, which is basically looking at our book collection and trying to determine which of those books are getting out of date as far as the content, or which of them haven't been used in 10, 12, 14 years, and those we actually start removing from the collection to help keep the overall collection fresh. So that's a process that all libraries go through on a periodic basis, and that's part of what we're going through right now.
And for the online journals, they don't have to be here to access them, is that right?
No, exactly. Yeah. You can get all the pretty much all of the journals that we subscribe to and we've purchased online access to, you can get to from anywhere. You can get to them from on campus, you can get to them from home at your convenience, and you don't even need to be registered with the library in order to do that, because we have them set up so that you can use your regular UTHSCA login the same way you log into Blackboard. You can also use that to log in to get access to the online journals.
And what's the direct URL for the library's homepage?
library.uthsca.edu.
Great.
So that's the thing.
If you have any questions, go check them out. Give them a call. Stop by the Student Life office. We'll be happy to help.
All right.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks.